Hey there, YouTube land. It is a gorgeous Saturday morning. I can hear the faint sound of the weekend warriors operating their mowers in the background, but today we're going to be talking specifically about how do we take your lawn to the next level in as little as 10 minutes. So stick around and thanks for joining. Get out of here. Get out of here. Well, you always hear that third time's the charm, and this is the third time I've attempted to make this video. Weather just has not been cooperating. I've had rain for the last few days. We've got a little break in the weather, and then I've got a couple more days of rain ahead. I want to keep these videos consistent, so I'm going to push through this little break that we've got. So I'm out here in the front yard attempting to address some spot areas where I have some perennial ryegrass left over from a few years ago where I did an overseed project. I've ripped all that ryegrass out, allowing the space to be now covered over by the Bermuda grass. I want to get one solid covering, so that's what I'm working on today. But people ask me all the time, hey, I want to get a yard like yours. How can I get a yard like yours? And what they're saying is they want a yard that's well maintained, that looks green, a yard that pops. They really want to take their yard to the next level, and they want to know if I can give them some tips to help them along the way. And without fail, well, what I tell them is it's not the tips that matter. The tips aren't really what matters. It's all about your approach, and you should be focusing on your approach to your lawn care efforts. Start thinking about your approach as the medium through which you take your lawn to the next level, and stop thinking about, can I find the magic bullet? There's no perfect weed killer, there's no perfect fertilizer, there's no perfect soil enhancer, etc. That's going to take your lawn to the next level. That's not what makes your lawn pop. All the best products in the world won't matter if you don't have a consistent approach to putting your efforts into action. It's really the combination of all the small things that really take your lawn to the next level over and above mowing. Are your edges nice and tidy? All of your beds full with color and full with plants and flowers? Are they de-weeded? Are the beds around your trees de-weeded? Do you have your sidewalk power washed? It's really that combination of all of those ancillary things above and beyond your mowing that makes those people stop in front and say, man, your yard looks great. That's what's going to put the Yard of the Month sign in your yard. So those are the things that make your lawn pop. Those are the things that take your lawn to the next level. Now, one big problem that people always run into whenever they focus on all the other things that they should be doing in their lawn care program is they try to stack it all up in one time frame. They try to do it all on a Saturday morning as a weekend warrior. And that might work for 1 week, but then we all have life that comes up. We've got too many demands on our schedule, or more importantly, a lot of people just get burned out when they overload one small time period with activities. So don't set yourself up for failure. You need to do big tasks intermittently, but you should really focus on all the small tasks and doing those small tasks regularly. So the first thing you need to do to start this new approach is just get out in the yard, get familiar with your property, identify things that you need to take care of, low spots, weeds, areas with issues. Just make a list of tasks that you need to take care of. That's the first step. Once you have that list, then it's just a flywheel action of working your way through that list in a systematic approach. Try to knock out one thing a day. Like I said, it doesn't take much time. It might be 10 minutes or 15 minutes. It's a great way to de-stress when you get home from work, or maybe it's in the morning whenever you're taking a cup of coffee, you need to get out and just do something. You'd be surprised at how far you'll get through your list if you just take a little bit of time every day to work through it. And what you'll see at the end of the month, you'll be amazed at how far you got. And that is what takes your lawn to the next level. So, for example, some of the things that I need to do is I need to trim back my bushes and hedges over here. I need to de-weed the areas around my trees. I've got a side project over here where I need to lay down some Bermuda seeds and replant some grass on my side piece, right? There are things like edging the sidewalks. These are all things you need to do over and beyond just mowing, and these are things that I need to do. So what I'm going to try to do is cut up those activities throughout the week and try to spend, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes a day addressing something on that list to just make progress, have task accomplishment. And that's going to declutter my weekend whenever you're doing your, weekly mowings or however often you do your mowing. So a lot of people have weeds down in the cracks of their cement, or they've got weeds in their flower bed, or they've got weeds in crevices in between the street and their own sidewalk. Those are great things to just be identified and dealt with in short time periods. So you see a lot of videos coming out right now where guys are going out and doing leveling projects, and they're doing their entire yard, and those are great things to do. If you've got a yard that's fairly level, maybe you don't need to do that whole entire project. But here was a spot for me where I had one little area that was low. These are the types of projects that you can go knock out in just a few minutes. This took me no more than 10 minutes. Just grabbed a little bit of sand, put it in this low spot right here, raked it in, tilled it in, and hey, that's one little task off my list. And it was easy to do, and it didn't take much time at all. So one thing that a lot of people struggle with in their lawns is maybe they have hot spots. Maybe they've got an area in their yard where the sprinklers don't work all that great covering, or they're near a sidewalk and they've got some discoloration due to a different amount of water being retained in a specific area of the yard. That's perfect to be addressed in this systematic way. Maybe you've got a problem area in your yard that's just a one little spot where you've got some weed problems. Well, you can just take 10 minutes, focus on just clearing that out real quick. Small tasks like spraying out some iron on your yard is something that you can do in sections. Or maybe it's putting out some weed control or putting out some fertilizer. Just doing little sections of your yard, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. You can get your whole yard done with some spot treatments before the weekend even gets there, where you just can then focus on mowing and the large task. So let's recap here. Anybody can take their lawn to the next level. And in my opinion, the best formula for doing so is having a systematic approach. Even a 10-minute approach a day to take your lawn to the next level. So, number one, there is no magic bullet. There's no secret formula that you're going to be able to put on your yard. There's no secret soil enhancer. There's no weed killer. There's no fertilizer. There's no magic bullet to make your lawn pop. Number two, don't overcommit yourself in a short amount of time to try to do everything your yard needs. You set yourself up for failure whenever you do that. Number three, just get familiar with your lawn. So number four, create a list of items that you need to tackle. Create a list of things that need to be taken care of. Step number five, take 10 minutes a day to start working your way through that list. Start checking the checkbox. Use these things to keep the ball moving. This is the task accomplishment. Number six, do your big task intermittently and do your small task regularly. This is going to allow you to always make progress. This is how you get your lawn to the next level. I'm Real Bob Shady. Thank you guys. I hope you found this beneficial. This is a different way to approach your lawn care. Like and subscribe if you've not already done so. Hit that notification bell. And I'm starting to get rained on. We literally finished this in the perfect amount of time. So we'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Trying to film a video and all the neighbors and all the dogs, everybody's out, you know, doing their thing. Don't they know that outdoors are relegated to me? Number 5, use 10 minutes. Number 5, step 5. So whenever I say you should think of it more as an approach to lawn care, it can be cramped up over the weekends, but the 2 is, you know, you get home at the end of the day. Stupid wind. So number 5,